One Springfield restaurant celebrated 50 years of business today. It's just one of our stops, our first stop, as Western Mass News takes you town by town. Family Pizzeria Europa restaurant on Sumner Ave celebrating 50 years in business today. Mayor Dominic Sarno and Representative Angelo Pupolo were there for the big celebration this morning. Mayor Sarno congratulated the Bonfiglio family for their many years of success and for their belief and investment in the city of Springfield. Over in Northampton, members from Honor and Remember escorted the Ground Zero flag up to Brattleboro, Vermont. Retired Holyoke firefighter and Air Force veteran Jordan Lemire brought the flag from Holyoke to Northampton on his motorcycle. The flag was flown between where the North and South Towers once stood until November 2nd, 2001, when it was taken down. And finally, Town by Town takes us to Chicopee, where fundraisers are being held this week at several Applebees. The restaurant is raising money for the Jimmy Fund to support the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Now until May 28th, guests can purchase pinup cards in $1 or $5 increments, with 100% of the proceeds benefiting cancer research and patient care. Applebee's is also recognizing National Nurses Day and Teacher Appreciation Week. Participating nurses and teachers can enjoy a free appetizer with any entree purchase until this Saturday, May 13th.